Happy New Year. Now, let's just get straight to the point here. I haven't uploaded in 2 months. I've actually recorded this video about a couple weeks ago, I want to say, and you'll kind of notice it. Like I'm doing hand motions and stuff in the reflection, but I just never got around to uploading it. And I just got to I'm in vacation mode from work. I have these 2 weeks off, and I've been enjoying not having to do anything or not having to do any work. I just been kind of taking my mind off work and just spending time with family and just relaxing and catching up some sleep here and there and playing a lot of Pokemon. So, I figured if I'm going to kind of start fresh, might as well wait till the new year. It was only a few days away. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to put this on hold. And there's so much going on as far as Pokemon goes in the year 2020. So, I have my whole stream desk set up. If you follow me on Instagram or Twitter, you'll actually see kind of my setup. It's nothing fancy, nothing really major. It's just I have this corner desk. I got my 2 monitors set up. Now, initially it was to do some work, since I am going for my doctorate degree. I was to kind of make my work more efficient, but I figured I might as well also make it to a little bit of a stream setup, so we'll see where that goes. There's a whole bunch of things I want to go get back at again. That was a weird sentence to say, but you know what I'm talking about. Kind of going back into streaming, kind of going back into making videos, and, just getting back into doing Pokemon things. I miss it. I've missed kind of talking about Pokemon. So, what better way to start off than, the first day of the new year. So I'm hoping I can get this kind of uploaded on the first day, if not definitely the second day. That is a guarantee for sure. But we'll start with this Galar box opening. Yeah. The kind of the first Sword and Shield collection box came out on the same day as Sword and Shield, and you can kind of check out some of the cards we got already. Most of this is going to be kind of voicing over, and maybe not as necessarily aligning with the cards, but just kind of like an introduction to the new year, and just to, like I said, just start off fresh. We can see here that this Galar collection box, there's 3 of them, right? There's one for each starter: Sobble, Grookey, and Scorbunny. We've opened up the Scorbunny. This is our first one here. And they also come with a jumbo card of either Zacian or Zamazenta. Now, what's really weird is that there's actually 2 versions of each box. So you can get, the Sobble box with the Zacian jumbo card, or the Sobble box with the Zamazenta jumbo card, which is kind of like a little ploy for Pokemon Company to try to get people to buy both. But what's really neat is that they start giving us our first Sword and Shield promos. Scorbunny, Grookey, and Sobble in their respective boxes have a particular holo art card that comes in their collection boxes, so you get to start collecting these Sword and Shield promos right off the bat. I am going to try to collect every Sword and Shield promo. I'm going to make an attempt. I already have the first 3, one of each of these, and then the next one, Meowth, which comes out this weekend, which should be kind of awesome to get. This was me here trying to read the back. Energetic and fuzzy. I guess you could say that about Scorbunny. But Scorbunny, I started off with Scorbunny because he's kind of grown on me. I really like Scorbunny as an initial starter, but not necessarily Raboot or Cinderace. I mean, Raboot's kind of cute in that anime sense, because a lot of people compare him to Naruto, I guess, but it's just not that highly appealing for me. Cinderace, again, kind of cool. I think his hidden ability is super broken and competitive, but we don't have access to it yet. And if you follow competitive, you know what I'm talking about. If not, then maybe I'll talk about it in a different video. But it's just, as a competitive Pokemon, he's really good. But I don't know. Besides that, I'm just not really feeling Scorbunny. Anyway, getting back to what I was getting to, Sword and Shield promos. So we got the Meowth and the VMAX, their first VMAX cards coming out this weekend. What's depressing though is that I was seconds away from buying it. I saw it at Best Buy a couple of days ago, and I was super excited because I thought, oh man, this would be great as my first opening video for the year 2020. I got it a little bit early, but As soon as I got to the register, Best Buy scanned it. It said cannot sell. They figured out that the release date was this weekend, and they wouldn't hand it over to me. And I told them, I was like, hey, you gotta take down the other like 2 or 3 boxes you got on the shelf because they're just sitting right there. And lo and behold, they did. So yeah, that was kind of like sad. I was like, oh man, this would have been awesome, but nope, couldn't hand it to me. The Meowth V is the 4th Sword and Shield promo, and the VMAX, the Gigantamax Meowth, the VMAX is the 5th Sword and Shield promo. So far we're gonna be 5 for 5, as long as I can get a hold of that. And what else is going on? I've been playing a lot of Sword and Shield. They're promoting the Magikarp raid, which is very cool. I think I have like 4 or 5 shiny Magikarp at this point, which is pretty sweet. I was talking about my decks, my system setup. Yeah, there's a lot of cool things that are happening this year. A lot of things I'm excited. I'm looking forward to. Gonna try out some new things here and there, and get back to opening boxes, because man, I miss collecting Pokemon cards. I gotta reorganize all my sets and everything and start preparing for Sword and Shield, because that is a huge set. I'm very, very much looking forward to. The half of the set list is out, and there's so many good cards. For those of you that are looking into getting back into competitive TCG, or even just kind of starting out, this is definitely a good time to do so. This base set is bringing out a lot of stuff that we have been missing for quite some time. Well, I guess a year or two in the TCG realm of things, and the cards are just the same old beautiful cards. I think there's like a new rarity now. I think it's for the VMAX. But what's interesting though is that the VMAX has like a different texture, and I think it's just like a regular art thing. I don't know. We'll have to take a look at that when we open up the Meowth one. But I'm very much looking forward to all of those cards and seeing what else is going to happen with Sword and Shield. They still have the rainbow rares. I think now trainer cards can have rainbow rares, which is crazy. So yeah, collecting is still going to be expensive, but it's definitely going to be well worth it. Just again, having that fun gamble of or that fun chance of just opening up Pokemon cards and hoping that we pull something fantastic out of that. As you can see here, I'm talking about the Zacian Jumbo card and how they've teased these cards for such a long time, but they didn't reveal like the energy cost to it, as far as, you know, what type it is or how much it's going to cost. They were just not giving it to us because they don't want to reveal the typing of these legendary Pokemon until the game came out and people found out for themselves, which at this point we both know that Zacian is actually a fairy type and Zamazenta is a fighting type. In their original form. However, when they hold their particular item, like the Rusty Sword, and I'm assuming the Rusty Shield, because I haven't played Shield yet, then they become Metal, and then they're typing. So Metal Fairy, Metal Fighting, which is pretty neat. I definitely still like Zacian more. Between the two, I definitely pick Zacian over Zamazenta. But you guys can let me know down in the comment section which of those two is your favorite, and how you guys are enjoying Sword and Shield, because I love Sword and Shield. I love raiding. I think my number one favorite thing is raiding, and it's just because I can do so many of it and still multitask. Like I can work on something else on my computer and still raid, and then still get some awesome Pokemon. In fact, I caught my first shiny. I legitimately caught my first shiny Pokemon in a raid. I didn't know about it until after the fact. I will preface though, I've actually had a chance to capture a shiny Gigantamax Corviknight, but it popped out of the Pokeball, so I was pretty upset about that. But I was in a whole bunch of raids, and then I was looking through my boxes and organized them, and then I saw the little star symbol on the Pokemon stat page of my Runerigus, because I remember finding a Runerigus in a raid, and it was, lo and behold, it was a shiny. I had to like look it up just to make sure, but it was definitely a shiny Pokemon. And I put emphasis on the first one I caught because I actually have another shiny. It is a Heliolisk, but that was traded over to me by a friend because I was helping him complete his decks, and he decided to just go ahead and send me over a shiny that he wasn't particularly attached to. So I thought it was kind of neat. Props for that. Props to my buddy for just handing that over to me. And then I have, like I said, 4 or 5 shiny Magikarp because they're just super easy to get. But yeah, thank you guys for just kind of listening to me kind of ramble a bit and kind of get everything out there. But I'm very excited. Take a look at these 3 starter Pokemon for Galar. They're holo cards. They're Sword and Shield cards. They're great. They're awesome. I can't wait to open up more. And yeah, I can't wait to see what else the rest of 2020 brings us. So thank you guys for listening. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully this weekend for that Meowth VMAX box.